Welcome back. Today we're diving into some fresh data coming out of Harvard University.
Oh, the fancy stuff. Is this from the Joint Center for Housing Studies?
You guessed it. They just updated a major report from August, and let me tell you, the new addendum is pretty eye-opening.
An addendum? That sounds like they realized they missed something big.
Exactly. They added a specific low immigration scenario, basically asking what happens to housing if immigration numbers drop significantly.
Which is a very real question right now, given the political climate.
Right. And the answer? It's going to leave a mark on housing demand.
Okay, lay it on me. How big of a mark?
Well, under this low immigration model, we're looking at a drop in homeowning households of roughly 88,000 to 99,000 per year.
Whoa, wait, that's per year?
Per year, compared to the historical baseline.
That is a lot of potential home buyers just vanishing from the market.
So I assume this hits the rental market too.
Big time. The report projects renter households would decline by somewhere between 74,000 and 86,000 annually.
So landlords and property managers are going to feel the squeeze just as much as real estate agents.
Exactly. Less demand across the board.
Why update the report now, though? Was the August data that far off?
It's about the trend lines. Pew Research data showed the immigrant population peaked at 53.3 million last January, but fell by 1.3 million by June.
That's a sharp drop in just 6 months.
Right. With more deportations and restrictions likely, Harvard realized the old business-as-usual model might be too optimistic.
So let's look at the two scenarios they compared. The middle scenario assumes net immigration of about 870,000 a year.
Which is basically the historical average for the last 30 years, right?
Yep, but the low scenario cuts that roughly in half, down to 420,000 net immigration.
Wow, cutting the inflow by half? That changes everything for population growth.
So if we cut immigration in half, what does that do to the total number of new households forming?
It's a 20% drop.
20%?
Yeah, instead of 8.6 million new households over the next decade, we'd only see about 6.9 million.
That is a massive gap. That's millions of fewer fridges to buy, fewer leases to sign, fewer mortgages.
And here's the kicker. It changes the age of the market. Immigrants tend to be younger, right?
Makes sense. People usually move for work or school when they're young.
Exactly. So in the low immigration scenario, nearly 60% of that lost growth comes from households under 45.
So the housing market gets older and grayer.
Now, this leads to a really weird statistical quirk. The report says this could actually cause the home ownership rate to go up slightly.
Wait, what? You just said we have fewer buyers.
We do, but because we're losing mostly young people, who are usually renters, the percentage of people left who own homes looks higher.
Ah, it's a math trick. The pie is getting smaller, so the slice looks bigger.
Spot on. It's a tiny bump, maybe 0.1%, but it masks the reality. Demand is down.
So the takeaway is fewer people, fewer households, and a significantly cooler housing market over the next decade.
That's the Harvard forecast. We'll have to see if the policy matches the prediction.
Fascinating stuff. Thanks for breaking it down.